You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. Will you see the mantle or will you see the sun? It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest. It's almost over now, almost over now. Just gotta get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Orchard Park. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go play action with Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Get set, get set. Watch out! Purdy now on 2nd down. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Outside. Watch out! Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On third down, it's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Purdy. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Me and all the rose and it's going ride like outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you when I fight to the pool like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride to kill a vibe.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Alert!
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Brown 80! What's that?
Play action. It's Allen moving outside the pocket. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be second down.
All 52.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Allen gonna run with it. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They face second down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
He'll try to run for it. And the Bills are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down. But
good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bills. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
Get set, get set. Runner, rush up. 21.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Play action now. Purdy. That is hard downfield by Pearson. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Purdy. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. H-12, forward.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks this about, Mike, is creating negative plays. He's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They run once more with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Second down, they need 7. Now, Allen. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Allen going to give it to Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Tag! 19! Man!
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Alert! 319!
On 3rd down, it's Allen. The ball deep for the end zone. That is Hunt. What a throw. Touchdown, Bills. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jacob Cowling now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
3rd down. Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Now Allen on 1st down. That one is complete to Hardman. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Open man left side, he's got it. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 38 yards.
16-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
180! What's that?
They'll run with Cook, and he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
180! Look out!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Now he takes off, and they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Brown 80! What's that?
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Tucker is in. Touchdown, Bills.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Bills 28, 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get set! Get set!
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, here's Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, it's Purdy. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. To the air is Allen. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
35. 49ers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Cowing now to bring it back. Uh-oh. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
Christian McCaffrey on the handoff. Isaiah Simmons
4-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. Running left, it's McCaffrey. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, 49ers.
Get set, get set.
Throwing is Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now, on 2nd and long.
Outside. Ready? Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that That one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Here's 1st down.
First down.
Get set, get set. Line around, up.
On the run, McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Watkins motioning over. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
18, watch out.
1st and 10. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Play action now. Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And we'll get that whistle and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate vein.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Get set. Go. 118. Watch out. Go.
Here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
Stop the run.